Hey fuckers, and all the creeps, and all the virgins, and all the mama's boys, and all the people who think you're the greatest gift on earth. Like Sheldon Cooper. Big hello. Alright, today's podcast is about cricket, not about the tennis ball, because we use tennis balls as cricket. And it's not really about the soft cricket that we play on the road, this is about the best 11 of all time. And by the way, when I say best 11 of all time, I mean best 11 from all the players that I have myself seen playing. And I only started watching cricket probably late 80s, I suppose. I was born in 1981. But my memory only serves me till early 90s, till right now. So in the last 30 years, whatever the best people I've seen, so that's why you'll not find Donald Bradman, you'll not find Sir Gary Sobers, you'll not find Sidney Barnes, who are apparently the greatest batsman, greatest all-rounder and the greatest spinner of their times. Now, this is a shorter version of a bigger podcast that we'll be doing later with my better half of Blunt Bastard. That will be coming soon as well. Now let's get to it. Let's get cracking. The first player, the opening pair, I had a lot of difficulty finding the right pair, but I did not have difficulty finding the first person, which was pretty straightforward from very outset. The moment I sat down to write it, I always knew it. He's this big burly Australian that we loved through the early 2000s, not early 2000s, yes, early 21st century. And he played, at least dominated cricket for 1 decade. Because he started a bit later, I think he was already in mid-20s. Guess who this person is? Of course, the person who meditates right before he comes to bat. Big bad Matthew Hayden. Alright, so once Matthew Hayden was settled, I was really not able to get the second opener. I tried, I thought of everyone, including our own amazing players. I'm not gonna tell you who. But eventually I had to reshuffle the entire thing and put somebody else who's actually not an opener, but I felt that this guy has to be in the team and this guy has a technique, no matter how odd, no matter how amazingly weird, but this guy has a technique to actually face the new ball. Have you already guessed it? It's another Australian. He's still playing. He was a captain before the entire scandal had happened in Newlands. Stephen Smith. So Stephen Smith is opening with Matthew Hayden. That's in my best top 11. And then once somehow some of the bowlers actually get one of these fuckers out, I wanted the best player to come out at number 3. And best player according to me of all time that I've ever seen in cricket. From ability, this guy is like Lionel Messi of cricket. I think a lot of you fuckers must have forgotten this guy, but this is great West Indian. Think. Brian Charles Lara. So once on one down we have Brian Charles Lara, who normally used to play at number 4, but he's played at number 3 as well and has a very good record at number 3. It was actually in number 3 when he made that the biggest score, the highest score in the world, 400 in Test cricket against England. Now, once you get these people out, I want let's see, who do we get in? Number 4. I wanted to get a player and I wanted to put a really solid all-rounder as well, but not an all-rounder who can just bat very well or bowl very well or one of these things. I wanted somebody who has just amazing Test record, and guess who it is? It is a South African. The South African great Jacques Kallis not only has does he have 15,000 runs or something in Test matches, he also has almost 300 wickets. There is no comparison to this person because I wanted to make sure that there's some backup for the bowlers, but a genuine backup. I didn't want to go, I could have chosen Andrew Flintoff as well or Ben Stokes as well, but I was like, no, Jacques Kallis is miles above all these people, and I was like, yeah, that's it. Number 4, completely solid. And I was like, number 5. Again, a position I was really who should I put it? But then I want to make sure also that if I'm picking the best players, I want to pick a team that can win in any situation, any country, any weather, any pitch. At the same time, not only have greatest batsmen, the greatest bowlers, they should always have the greatest fielders also. And in that category, eventually, I had to pick another South African great, A.B. de Villiers. So A.B. de Villiers comes at number 5 because I really wanted to pick 5 bowlers, 5 genuine bowlers. So that's why Jacques Kallis is there. A.B. de Villiers is an amazing fielder. And number 6 is going to be our wicketkeeper. According to me, the best wicketkeeper batsman of all time since I've seen, of course. Guess who? He's not from India. He's from Australia. Have you guessed it? Adam Gilchrist. Alright. Every time Adam Gilchrist came out to bat at number 6, you always knew anything is possible. This guy is going to score at strike rate of 100. This guy is playing T20 in Test cricket and he didn't care. He didn't give a shit. He was averaging almost 50, but that's not the point. I've never picked anybody in this team because of the averages. I want to pick people who are actually going to win you matches. These people are going to win you matches in any circumstance, anywhere in the world, even Sahara. Okay, even in Bermuda, even in the United States. Now that all the all-rounders and batsmen are gone, number 7, now I have 5 bowlers. I had to pick one out-and-out pace bowler, and it was really difficult, really difficult. Eventually, that my out-and-out pace bowler is from South Africa, Dale Steyn. Alright, so some people might not agree with it. Those people actually don't know anything about cricket if you don't agree with it. Because if I have to put one pace bowler, because I know it was Brackley was a situation, Shoaib Akhtar was a situation, even Mitchell Johnson, even Mitchell Starc, but because both were Mitchell Johnson, Mitchell Starc are left armers, I could not include any of those. And I really felt that Dale Steyn is out and out better opening bowler. The guy is he's just very difficult to play. And for almost a decade and a half, he was one of the greatest batsmen, bowler, just retired in 2019. Alright, now rest of them are pretty much just out and out greats. So I wanted him to open with either this guy or that guy, but let's just say he opens with the greatest fast bowler, the bowler who's not fast, but the bowler will bowl at the same place over and over again, entire day, and you still can't fucking hit this guy, and he'll get you. That's Australian great Glenn McGrath. Now, in case somehow you survive Glenn McGrath and Dale Steyn, you want the first change to be somebody, another fast bowler, somebody who's actually saying like, okay, you faced 15 overs, but I'm going to start reverse swinging it right after 15 overs. And finally, we have somebody from Pakistan, a great fast bowler. I felt like personally, on my personal level, just the way I said, Brian Lara was the best batsman I've ever seen. The best bowler I've personally witnessed was Wasim Akram, and that's Wasim Akram. Alright, so now we only have 9 players, only 2 more left, and I wanted to put the best 2 spinners, one the best off spinner, one the best leg spinner, the people who don't care about the pitch, they will get you out. Motherfucker, they will get you out. These 2 people, they don't care about the pitches, they will make you their bitches. That's the deal. Okay, the best off spinner is not of course, Sri Lankan Muthaiya Muralidharan. He has the highest wickets in Test cricket, as everybody knows, but the fact that there's been a lot of controversies, but the fact is this guy can actually spin the ball from point. The ball pitches in on point and it takes your fucking leg stump off. Now, just to balance this out, in case somehow you tolerate all these 4 bowlers, somehow survive, then you're like, okay, I'm finally fine. Then guess who comes in? It's Shane Warne. Alright, Shane Warne can actually spin, just like this guy can spin the ball from point, this guy can spin the ball from backward square leg and take your fucking off stump. Somebody used to ask Mike Garrick, right? And that's the greatest ball of the century. Alright, also, now that I've already told you my greatest 11, I'm going to tell you who's the captain. It's a bit of a surprise, but not a surprise really. One surprise is because he never captained his own team in Test cricket. It is again the last player I actually named. Great Shane Warne, eventually should be called Sir Shane Warne. And Shane Warne should be the captain because he's the greatest captain Australia never had, to be honest. Because we have already seen what he did in IPL, with Rajasthan winning the first IPL. It was not that. It's just that this guy, whenever I hear him speak, this guy knows. It was unlucky because Stephen Moore was already the captain and some things didn't go around very well. Never became the captain, but this guy, he's got the real deal. So in my top World 11, this guy is going to be the captain. Now I'm thinking like, a lot of people are like, why do you have no Indians? Why do you hate all these things? I don't hate any Indians. As I said, there will be a longer podcast. I will explain to you why the greatest batsman according to you is not in the team. I know, Sachin Tendulkar, why Sachin Tendulkar is not there? Why Virendra Sehwag is not there? Ashwin, what happened to Kumble? What happened to Virat Kohli? What happened to all these people? As I said, I've chosen a team which will win in any circumstance. This team will not win 1 match, 2 matches. This team will win for a fucking decade, for a decade and a half, just the way the West Indian team did in the late 80s until mid-90s, and after that, the Australian team dominated for another decade. That's the kind of team I wanted to build, and I wanted to choose the best players, best fielders, best bowlers in all circumstances. That's why even James Anderson is not there, who is actually the greatest England bowler. He has the maximum wickets as a fast bowler. But outside England, James Anderson's record is not as good as you would like it to be. And that's why I picked this team. Whether you agree or not, you can always tell me, you can always put it in the comment section. That was it. And have a nice day, keep masturbating. And if you can help other people, please help other people, because the curfew has been going on and a lot of people are really struggling. I'm trying to do my bit. I'm going to do even more. I'm trying to find different venues. I've tried to help with people with a little bit of money, but I think I'm going to even start doing other things. And if you have better ideas, you can also tell me. But please do something, because masturbate and giving, those are the 2 things that I really, really admire. Please keep it. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.